Hi guys, you welcome back to the channel. Guys, today's video we are going to be cutting and stitching a v-neck pattern. So without wasting my time, let's get it started. So guys, this is the fabric that we are going to use for it, you understand? So this is the design. This is the other fabric we are going to use for the v-neck. So right here is a stiff, you understand? So it's cutted into the same measurement this that we have cutted this fabric, you understand? So it's the same measurement, you understand? So let me measure it for you to see the actual measurement that I'm talking about. So guys, the width is 3¼ inches and the length is 8 inches, you understand? So what we are going to do now is to what we are going to put this one on where where it's going to go inside. That's where we are marked the chalk. We're going to put the stiff on it and iron it, you understand, and iron it the same way we are going to do this one. So we are going to put it on it like this and iron it. So let's go and do it, and let's come and show you the next part. So guys, we have done iron this part, you understand? We have done iron this, you understand? You can see we have put it on it. You have to put the stiff on it and we have ironed it, you understand? So we are going to put it aside for the first. We're going to put this one aside. So this right here is a fabric of 15 inches. I am making an example of a v-neck pattern, you understand? So this is 15 inches, you understand? And the length is also 14 inches right here, you understand? So what we are going to do is to fold it into two. We are going to fold it into two. So we are going to do a back 13. What a back 13 is going to give. So a back 13 neck. A back 13 neck is 2½ inches. When you fold the fabric into two, the back 13 or 14 neck is going to be 2½, you understand? So the 2½, you are going to mark it right here, and we are going to mark another 2½ right here. So to add the v-neck part to it, we are going to add 4 inches, you understand? Or we are going to add 3½. We are going to add 3½ inches, you understand? We are going to add 3½ inches, and we are going to mark ½ inches right here. You understand? So we are going to mark the line, and so we are going to put it on it like this from the 2½ to the down part. That when you measure it all, it's going to be 6 inches long for the v-neck, you understand? So we are going to measure it, or we are going to mark it from the 2½ inches to this down part, the half part, you understand? The place that we mark a ½ inches, you understand? So we are going to we are going to do it like this. So we are going to cut this part from it, you understand? Just like this is example, you understand, for you to know how to do a v-neck pattern. So this is just an example. So we are going to cut where we have marked. We are going to cut where we have marked. So guys, we are cutting it. So guys, this is exactly how to cut it, you understand? So when we open it, it's going to be looking like this. You understand? So this right here that we put it aside, we are going to fold it into two, you understand? We want 1½ inches, or let's fold it into two and get at least 1¼ or 1½ inches, you understand? So we have folded it into two, you understand? We will fold this one into two, just like this, you understand? We are going to fold it into two. So let me measure it for you to see what is that measurement that we need to do it, you understand? We will need 1¼ inches. So we are going to cut the excess part from it. So we are going to iron it to make it smooth, and cut the excess part and make it 1¼ inches. So guys, let's go and iron it and come and show you the next part. So guys, we have done ironing it, you understand? So after ironing it, you understand, we have ironed it the same measurement, you understand? So let me check the weight for you. We have folded into two, you understand? So almost half, one and almost half, you understand? So the actual length is going to be what, 7.5 and 1, you understand? Because we have done this one 6 inches, so we are going to make it a little bit longer than the actual v-neck that we have cut it, you understand? So there's some excess right here. So what you are going to do is to stitch it. So this is the place that's going to come outside, you understand? Come outside from the front, the shirt front, you understand? So we are not going to stitch it inside, we are going to stitch it outside, the place that's going to come outside. So we are going to fold it like this and to stitch it from 1/4 inches to this part, you understand? So let me stitch it for you to see it. So guys, please watch it carefully so that you're able to see what I am doing, and you're able to and you're able to know what I am doing. So please watch it carefully. So we are stitching it from the top part to the down part. We are stitching it from the top part to the down part, please. So watch it carefully so that you will be able to see what I am doing. So guys, this is exactly how to stitch this part. After stitching it, you have to after sewing it, you have to stitch it for it to stand firm, so that the thread is not going to remove, you understand? So after doing this one, this is how it has looked, right? We are going to put this one too, you understand? Because you know it is 2, so we are going to put this one too on this side and to stitch it, you understand? So let's arrange it well and stitch it the same way that we stitched the first one. So let's arrange it. Let's make sure this comes out to the top and it's fitting. It's on the point that we need, so that we stitch it to where we want to stitch it, you understand? So guys, let's stitch it quickly. So on the 1/4 inches, you understand, as we did the first one on the 1/4 inches, the same way that we did the first one, the same way that we stitched the first one. So that's the same way we are stitching the that's the same way we are stitching the second one. So guys, we have done stitching this part. So what we are going to do right now is to arrange it well. So guys, you see what we have done so far. We are making a v-neck pattern, so we are going to cut this part, you understand? We are going to cut this part that I'm marking, you understand? This part that I'm marking, we are going to cut it. We are going to give it a duct, you understand? So just watch it and you will see how I am doing it. So you understand? Have you seen? We won't make it cut the thread, you understand? So we are going to make it the same way we did this one. We are going to do it the same way, like this. We are not going to make it cut the thread that we have stitched. So what we are going to do right now, we have cut this one, we have cut this part, so we are going to fold this part inside, you understand? We are going to fold this part inside, and we are going to also fold this part also inside onto this one, on it, on this one, you understand? So we are going to turn it, we are going to turn it like this. We are going to turn the fabric, and to make it, the back comes out like this, you understand? So to make the back comes out like this. So after doing it this way, you are going to be stitching it on this place, you understand? So let me turn it to see if what we have done is the correct form. So let's stitch it. So let's put it on the table and stitch it, so that we get to the finish line. So that if you turn it, so guys, if you turn it, then we are going to be stitching it, you understand? So watch where I'm stitching it carefully, so that you're able to see what I am doing carefully, you understand? So that you're able to see where I am or what I am doing it. So please guys, watch it carefully for me. So guys, you will be stitching it this way, you understand? You will be stitching it this way. So guys, forgive me for the noise outside there. A lot of people outside there, and I'm trying to make this video. So guys, have you seen where I've started? So we are going to turn it like this. We are going to turn it like this, you understand? So after turning it like this, we are going to iron it. We are going to iron it, guys. We're going to iron it to make it smooth. So after we iron it, we come and show you the next part. So guys, please, after ironing it, can you see it's looking so smooth? So we are going to stitch it on it top, you understand? We are going to stitch it on the top part to this part onto the top part. So let's do it right now. Let's quickly do it right now so that we get to the finished part, you understand? So let's do it. We are stitching it on the top part. After we stitch it, so let's watch it so that you will know exactly where I'm stitching it. So that you know exactly where I am stitching this part, you understand? So please watch it first. So whilst you are stitching, then you turn it. When you are stitching, then you turn it, you understand? Whilst you are stitching it, then you will turn it, you understand? So guys, we have done stitching it. So guys, we are going to cut the excess thread from it, you understand? So guys, this is exactly how to stitch a v-neck pattern, you understand? This is exactly how to stitch a v-neck pattern, you understand? You can see it's looking nice. This is the back, you understand? This is how the back is looking, you understand? So this is where it's going to go inside. So this is the front that is going to come outside. So when you wear it, this is the part that is going to show outside. So this is how to make a v-neck. This is exactly how to make a v-neck or a v-neck pattern. So if you like this video, kindly subscribe to this channel, turn on the post notification, share this video. Let's get more subscribers and views. So see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.